enjoy. Garage Hell Scream is in command. Like and subscribe before I deploy. Now I won't get pixel zero, I am. So sit back and enjoy. Garage Hell Scream is in command. Like and subscribe before I deploy. Now I won't give pixel zero, I am.
What about Micah? What about that time in Strawberry when he went off the deep end? Oh, forgot about that, never mind that.
Now I won't give pixel zero, I am.
What about Micah? What about that?
Getting good, getting ready for this diss track's heavy. Pixel Zero's on a roll, lady. Welcome to this channel of many. I hope you're ready to get mad, because that Fortnite game is sad. Before you get twisted, little brat, like I did nothing wrong, how about that? Oh hey, are you mad? Well, sorry, that's sad. If that stuff was good, I couldn't tell, oh well. How about not everything's about just you? Don't care for your opinion, get schooled. Playing soccer as a car is dumb fuel. There is more to life than the best shoes. Ketchup is disgusting goo. Cute dope is not Mexican food too. So sit back and enjoy. Garage Hell Scream is...
Okay, we're live. Hey Springs, good to see ya. I get back to my Rumble. There we go. Now I can see both. Alright, let me know if my audio's an issue. I think I cranked the game volume up. You could hear that a little bit better. I thought it was just a tad bit too quiet last stream. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Doom breakdown. Dune, not Doom. Let's see, what do we gotta do? Figure out where I left off. Alohomora. I don't really... Oh, that's the opening the doors. Gotcha. Sounds Hawaiian. I always thought that. Oh, hey, Raylan Parvin. It's good that you can hear it. Alright, so the sound's not bad. You can hear both the game and me, and we're not really competing with each other too much on it. That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. The competition thing, not the... I want to be able to hear both at the same time, obviously. Oh, look, everybody's eating. There needs to be an event where we're all sitting at the dinner table here, and we're able to talk to each other. There's some kind of gossip going on, or maybe that's later on, I don't know.
Stolen charms is dire.
I got him. Kenneth! How's it going? Using the emotes, I see. There's a chest in here, is there? Reveal? Oh, yeah, I gotta... I don't know how to open those yet. If anybody knows. Just what you're supposed to try to do with them. I don't necessarily need you to tell me the combination. I know you spin the things,
We
but...
are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguise figurine menace.
Name a car for a edit? Dodge Stealth RT Twin Turbo. Used to drive one a long time ago. Very awesome car, in my opinion. Broke all the time though.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit,
And you're welcome,
unsteady
Erica.
when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather
I drive a Chevy
disconcerting
Silverado
encounter.
nowadays. It's not really a
Although
car,
I
that's a
hear
truck.
your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose
Shay,
it was eventful.
Don't really know
I
what you mean by
certainly
that.
wasn't expecting a troll.
I enjoy
Oh,
it.
of course not.
Anything of cilantro I love.
From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
We're just gonna wait here and watch this monkey statue thing?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
Well, alright, I guess we're gonna take the moon out.
Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to
Sounds
the
inconvenient.
scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Well, I guess I'll help him.
Glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom, and the other in the
that's gonna be
hospital
cool.
wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Oh, we gotta learn it. Well, concerning a bobbit, wouldn't it be funny if you saw one in the game and the devs decided to troll you and it just was a walking piece of sort of blurriness that said corrupted save on it?
Hello, Hamora.
Oh, I get to try and unlock it. Use Q, E, A, and D to move the sparks. Okay. Q. E. Oh, okay. And the inner one, I see. I'm not real sure how you're supposed to see that these things interact with each other. I must be being an idiot. Sorry, I don't really know. Oh, so if you find a spot that kind of kicks, you leave it there. And then you need to find another spot that kind of kicks. Oh, okay. I think I get it. So just a tiny bit like real lockpick.
You're in.
Just a tiny bit.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one.
You need to
has
combine
eyes on you.
all the games
This is
together.
a restricted
Skyrim,
area
this
of the
one.
castle, after all.
Oblivion had its own, didn't it? Oh, I guess this is kind of like Skyrim, because that's where you turn both lockpicks, is it? No, that's Fallout. Maybe Skyrim did the same thing. Oh yeah, the whatever that is. We'll use that. Okay, these ghosts will rat me out, right? Reminder to staff, the Hogwarts House Elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an indomitable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Oh, I didn't know her rank was kind of like that high, you know. So when Black's away, she's in charge, huh? Still got to go up. Gear slot's full, darn. We'll come back for it.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between
I
aconite
don't see
and
this
asphodel.
monkey thing anywhere.
Yes, well, it's still early.
Dirty Dan? Water, huh?
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Okay, we get to do another one. Got the hang of it now, I think.
Rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hilltop wouldn't be so competent if the Ministry would allow them
Oh,
to
I could
have
just turn
wands.
them on.
One of those
This
goblins
thing's so
comes
cool. I
in
wish I had
hands
this
in his hat.
as my own personal
Well,
bath.
I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class was heard. I don't think that's what that class is for. Right. Why don't you leave goblins
I got that one.
alone? Well, then you're a prefect that way. I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Hey, Ron Solo! Yeah, it's easy to be first on here. There's only... Ow. was it like 20 followers? Maybe less, 12? Slots are full. I had to bother to unlock that one. I kind of want to see what's in it. The gloves. I could sell that one. Well, destroy it, rather. Wearing this one. Both of those are kinda not that good. That's actually better than what I'm wearing. Okay. Put that on, I guess. Get rid of that. Oh, and I can't get rid of this. It's locked, it says. Let's try doing it anyway. That's a cooler broom, and I didn't know I had it. I might not have bought the other one if that was the case. Stylish school uniform is not any good. Won't Moaning Myrtle rat me out, though? Is she in here? Let's see, I need Leviosa. Keep going up. And I'm gonna need Accio to snatch those pages out of the air next time.
What are you up to now? Students from the hospital being on account of my venomous infection.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed.
There we go. Oh, that looked like that made me a little suspicious. Now, Ron, I gotta mod your name, buddy, on the Rumble chat. I still gotta do that. My apologies.
Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
See nothing. I guess these moons are still in here. I just had to get 2 of them to satisfy the quest, right?
Aloha, Mora.
Alright, yeah, I mean, it's not the busiest of chats at the moment. Oh, people can walk up on me while I'm doing this? That's inconvenient. Huh. Little Snape Jack in the box up there. Pick up. My darling! Abraham? You would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about the gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Elazar and a student? Simply dreadful. To write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoner's Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love, M. Okay. It's kind of new and different for me, because if I play a game on my own, I don't bother reading any of that, so it's a little bit more flavorful for me whenever I'm reading it for somebody else, right? Okay. Gotta go downstairs again.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to
Hi,
collect.
David.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent
Mr.
start.
Webb.
If we can collect more,
Good evening.
it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's
Glad to
definitely
help.
intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons
I
are
need to turn
only
the game up
retrievable
some, I
at
think.
night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
That'll work. How many
How many
statues are
statues
there?
are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and
Should be a
I
little
knew you were
louder
the one
now.
to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Chest over here I didn't get?
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demigod.
Must be above me somewhere.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
I think we'll
Now
go
that
with...
you've ascended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet
Quite a
me
backlog.
in the courtyard?
Alright. I don't care about Deke. Alright? He's never getting a sock. We're gonna go... I honestly do think that house elves are the most overpowered creatures that exist in this whole franchise, but I don't want to mess around in the room of requirement. Oh, quest, that's what I'm looking for. Sebastian's a story quest. Oh, okay, some more conjuration spellcraft. We're not doing that. Let's locate this part. Oh wow, it's way over and around the corner somewhere. Alright. Yes, please sub, people. And Ron, were you talking about somebody else's channel? I don't mind giving a shout out. I'll have to look at it first though. Let's see. Oh, whew. I know what I'm doing there. Already loaded in. It still seems far away. Oh, why thank you. Yeah, I think on Rumble it's a follow. I would enjoy subs too, I just didn't set that up. Subs on Rumble are like YouTube Premium memberships. So I haven't set up my Locals account to do that yet. It's probably going to be a real long time before anything like that happens. We're going to have chat issues before I do that. Chat issues and like everybody just talking scrolls the chat out and I can't see anything going on kind of issues. Till that happens, we'll be sport and freedom, I'm pretty sure. Then anybody who's OG is going to get probably mod abilities and the ability to talk anyways, regardless. Seems the most fair way to do things.
You made it.
Oh, I want to change my spells anyway. That goes back to there. Goes back to the force push. And then... I have level 16, did I see that right? No, 15. Alright. As soon as we get 16, we're buying some talents.
Enjoying the view. Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizards
oh, that's messed up.
wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from
Saltus
Hogwarts will
overzealous
help lift her
tonight's trolling
spirits.
spell.
Bring back the Anne I used to know.
Why, thank you,
Come on.
Revenant.
I'll take you to my uncle's.
That's always right when I start the stream. We get a little
This
slight trolley action.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the
All
time.
in good fun, though.
Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
The sad violin, though.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's rough.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That's crazy.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Is this his dad?
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Oh, okay, so goblins know how, so we just have to murder goblins until they tell us. That's fine. We'll do that one again. I think that happened before, right? This is why goblins are mad, because we genocided them.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brothers.
Yeah,
children.
it is Revenant.
Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does
It's
what
like one of
he
those
should
WoW
do,
quests
not
where
what he wants to do. He's no idea
when you start out as a
the
Death
harm he could do
Knight,
if
they
he
give you
doesn't
the
stop.
hot pokers, and you just have to kill the humans
I hope
until
you
they tell
remember
you
what I've
their
said.
secret plans with them.
Good day.
Yeah. It seems logical, don't it, boys? Make us wizards. These guys don't know what they're doing.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult
We'll have
to
them
bear.
sorted out.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the
Revenant.
way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's
I'll go
loyalists.
kill him at the castle right now.
I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
She needs some muggle MRI machine and perhaps some antibiotics.
Sebastian's faring.
How much you want to bet she just really has to take a dump? It's like there was a. I don't know if I can say. Well, yeah, it's just their names. But yeah, the old MTV show Beavis and Butthead. There was an episode where the Beavis thought he was pregnant, but he just ate too much Taco Bell and he really had to take a dump. And at the end of the episode, he has at it on the toilet and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm fine."
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents
Oh, that's
died.
his uncle.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Well, alright.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris
I need
you'll see
one
is
more
from
level
whatever's
and I'll
going
be
on at
just
this
marking
abandoned
people.
estate. They've been digging for something.
Well, boys, we feed
Up there,
people that needs
on that
feeding.
plateau is where they cursed
What
Anne.
else he says? We shoot people that need
This
shooting.
way.
You kill people that needs killing, I think he always says. We're gonna find out what you need.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Alright. Get this one first, I suppose.
Why don't you come up here and
I must have missed the, heal up. Some stuff I can pick up, maybe? What was that?
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Gotta get my finger over the Q key.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us. I shall have been...
It's your last mistake.
Oh, sure. Summon a dragon or something.
One less your weak demon. Get accustomed to that. I won't.
Oh, that didn't give me much chance.
Spells glance off of me.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried
Simple
to warn
enough.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of
You
magic
probably could have
harmed her.
solved it faster
help me
using
find a cure.
Perhaps
AR-15. You're
right.
not wrong,
The
Revenant.
loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
You aren't
And
wrong.
It's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
That might be why the wizards don't want to make the muggles angry by revealing their existence. You know, citing the Fantastic Beasts movie there. Investigate.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Can I do... Well, let me see if there's an interactable object. We can do that with Revelio, right?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I need to play Red Dead on one of these streams as well. That'd be so fun.
Revelio.
this.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I
It
guess
might
it's
be
a
worth
staff
taking
and a
closer
shield.
look at the house
Oh, it's a
itself.
pike.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Well, let's do the thing where I fix it.
Reparo.
Nope, doesn't work on portraits, huh? Already went in these, didn't I?
Revelio.
Could blast it open, right? Or could just kind of hop inside. Yeah, let's blast it open.
Also. Reparo. Revelio.
Alright. Oh, the well?
This well looks familiar.
Oh yeah, it's the hamlet that the one girl got out of or whatever.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
I need to put links in the description of the videos on Proton Mail and Tutua Mail, because I think a lot of the problem is people that watch from Rumble don't have Rumble accounts, and they're so used to having to put in a phone number that they don't want to do that. They're OG like me, and they have their one account thing, and they don't want more phone numbers tied to things get more spam. So I need to hook those people up, get them some nigh-on traceable email addresses. You always want companies in your business. You don't have to. Alright.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
I was just supposed to talk to him again.
Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
It is.
Her name was Isadora.
The little boy did die, though, right?
She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all
I
about
remind you that we're running around with magic wands casting spells,
to
boy.
search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason.
Oh, so
Is it
now I
blocking
can
something?
do this.
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Wow, that was the ultimate plan of the goblins. That was gonna really keep people out.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Like the crazy
They've left all
vines
of
that are
this
gonna
simply
grab onto
strewn
me.
about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. The fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. So that's probably referencing trying to take away the pain or whatever, right?
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Or, okay, I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
If she leaves a bunch of those, I might... Oh, okay. Those things suck. Do that. That did seem to work. Somewhat. Oh, alright.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Right. So maybe we go back to the Undercroft because this thing is showing us the Undercroft?
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
It's gonna be a boss fight now? Oh yeah, there's the hole. Am I still gonna talk to him? Ugh. Not that he's not enjoyable conversation, but I gotta run all the way back down here. Oh. Okay, maybe I just go through the... I thought I had to just walk all the way back around to it. I'm out of beverage.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
It's a map, isn't it?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio. Let's have a look.
I don't know what that
helpful
means.
in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous.
Don't you get rid of the curse?
I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that apparently
it's one of the dark curses, right?
Salazar
You have to
Slytherin
kill
have
the
a
person who
secret
cursed
scriptorium
it.
here in
Curse them
Hogwarts.
or whatever.
You
I
did
think that's
not.
how it works.
Sounds worth looking into. Any
Or
idea
you
where
can,
in the castle?
you can
No
control
idea.
them with
Ominous
the
just learned
control
of it.
curse, I believe.
I'll let you know what I find out. I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll just cast that on these
to
guys.
all of this.
Make them do whatever
My
we want
head's
them
an
to.
utter mess.
Simple.
But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Classic sorcerer hat. Okay, that might look cool. Let's try that one. Yeah, that's a, you know, a black mage Final Fantasy style witch cap. That'll be just fine. Ah, the conjuration nonsense. Guess we're gonna have to do that. Let's go. No, this one's not that bad. It could be better, but it's not that bad. What I need is an Assassin's Creed style hood with a skull top part. The top part of it is a skull mask. And the lower part, meaning the nose and the mouth, are not covered. So when I get COVID, I can cough on everybody
It was a
and
spontaneous
they'll
fancy.
get
We had
infected.
intended to study, but then I really fancied something sweet.
And did you go to
I apologize. I mean, some people might have
Yes,
lost a loved one
and
to
to see
COVID or something
Sirona.
on here.
Scoundrels!
But
Both of you!
I was a no-masker.
I shall remember this next time you ask me about habits.
Right? Savage.
His purfles.
I wasn't completely a no-masker, but I had great respect because I walked into Walmart and I was like, man, this thing's making my face hot. I don't want to wear this anymore. And there's this old guy. He had like a cane, and he was like a big, fat, older guy. You know, picture a guy that you could see saying, I got diabetes. You know, and he was just chewing this Walmart employee out about how he wasn't putting on that dang mask no matter how much they could try to make him. He's going to walk in their store anyways, and they might as well call the cops.
Looks as if Poppy's finally made
And then
a
everybody
friend.
else around him was like, yeah. So I was like, wow, that's awesome. That was an example of some of the older generation looking out, I think. People that were wearing them that wanted to, though, I didn't fault those people. I thought it was a little off.
Ah, Deke is so
They can do what
happy
they
to
want.
see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke
Nice,
has
Springs.
seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Why did Richthofen need the Gersh device?
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Yeah, some people had a lot of fun with
Precisely
it, and that
what
was
Deke
cool.
thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
So at first, what I was doing was I was wearing
Come along then.
this right here. I had a Texas one. It was the Lone Star flag, and I would wear it as a
Our first
bandana,
stop will be beyond the
like
castle
Old
grounds.
West
We can
style.
leave now, or you can
And
come and find Deke
that
when
was
you're
fun for a
ready to
bit,
go.
but you know. Xerxes, I apologize, buddy, but I really don't know what you're talking about with the Gersh device. But it sounds awesome to manipulate the dark and do things. It's some kind of game. Or maybe that's the one I'm playing. I don't know. Okay, Deke.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Jeez, what a Deke. Black Ops Zombie Store, gotcha. Okay, I have played that. Second one was my
That was a
favorite.
dark time in Deke's life.
I actually
Deke
beat
found
Transit
himself in
once.
service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Oh, and the one where you're in like the World War II
We have
trenches.
arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe.
Right on.
All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Okay, so I have to put that on my bar here, probably. I should have probably used that spell to stay hidden, right? Can I just cast it? No.
You got one!
That's all I needed to do?
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold.
Well, that's all there's left to
Poachers
do
capture
anymore,
puffskeins and,
Xerxes.
well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Why don't you just go get it for me, Deke? We're gonna need combat spells, I imagine. Well, actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and do that first. And then socket the combat spells.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
I'm not invisible anymore. Guess we have to use these abilities.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Confringo!
Oh, wrong spell.
Levioso!
Oops. I'm supposed to be rescuing these things and just lit the thing right up.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Confringo.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Moon calves, huh?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon
Deke
calf,
planned
then.
this out
Deke
so I'd have
will
to
be
hang out
waiting
with
for
him all
your
day.
return.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alright, so we'll wait here, pull up the map. There was some button I had to press to do that, right? Wait, F. Yes.
you don't.
Yeah. Chasing these things all the way through the woods.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Alright.
Levioso!
Everything's all right.
Dumb little things.
Confringo!
That's what it gets. Make me chase it all over the...
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalf
this one
dancing.
is safe
It's
and
a
sound.
marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Real life, I do love animals, though. I wouldn't actually do that. This is a game, guys. We're gonna do things we shouldn't in real life sometimes. Crazy. Isn't this the tower where I gotta stay hidden? Or maybe I should have went straight to the hidden room, right? I could do that. Let's see if that's the case. Secret rooms. Yeah. Yeah. No. Room of requirement.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Oh, a little pocket dimension. Nice. Wish I had one of these in real life. If I go camping in there.
Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
H. Active beasts. So you can do the Fantastic Beasts thing, where you put things in your suitcase, and then you can... Can I get one of those poisonous things that flies around and poisons people, and then it can whip it back into a thing?
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But
I'm
if
definitely
you
going
do
to go to
run
the
out of room,
Grindelwald route.
Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade
Just going to
will help
focus
to
on
find
defensive
safe
and
homes for
offensive
them.
magic.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Oh, I gotta go collect their... Okay, I've gotta probably feed it and all that nonsense. This is why everybody stopped watching. They're like, oh, he's gonna do this for like 30 minutes. Viewership in YouTube at least went down. You check it out on Rumble. It's down a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's get this bird fed and all that. Maybe I'll get to keep a phoenix or a dragon. When I get... You love this part? Or like this part? It would be cool if I was playing the game by myself where I could just relax and just sit there and play. But I'm trying to make a stream out of it, and all I'm sitting there is just like, good birdie. It's cool that you can do this thing though. And if I get a dragon or a phoenix or some crazy creature like that, absolutely. But this is, I don't even know what this thing does. I get nonsense items from nonsense creatures, and I'm supposed to do nonsense things with them. Which I'm sure are good things, it just, for the moment,
I have some questions
don't seem
for you.
necessary.
What do you need to know?
And also the mounts is, I have a broom. Unless my mount can physically partake in the combat, like a dragon can burn you, like, eat some things. I have a broom, right?
Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck.
It's better when I get the mounts. I'm kind of reminded of Saints Row, was it 3 or 4? Where you go to the matrix that the aliens create for you, and you can soup up cars, and you have missions to soup up cars, and there's a really intricate car customization option that they had just added to the game, where you can make ridiculous Fast and the Furious style cars out of whatever, customize them all up, tweak them in different ways, make them all super nice. And what they also added? They also added the ability to fly like Superman and run as fast as the Flash. So I never built a car. Alright, now I don't know my way out. Oh, there it is. Somebody had mentioned it in the forums of the game, I remember seeing. It's like the guy that put the superpowers in the game, the Matrix abilities, took a dump all over whoever's job it was to make the car customization things. Because, man, he did a good job, but it was just completely unnecessary. You can do it if you want, though. Yeah. Collect... Oh, did I not... I didn't mess with the moon calf. Ugh. Again, I'm super excited that this room exists and you can do these things. I just wish it wasn't along the main story quest line. Now I gotta find this calf. Let's reveal its location. Come on. There's a bird. Can they go across the creek? Oh, it looks like it's probably limited, right? I can collect things in here? Leech juice? That's pretty cool. Can I just put my dorm room in here? Make it like a tent that's out. I let that thing run off. I should have went up to it first. Oh, there it is. Look at that derpy looking thing. It's got duck feet. Big old derpy eyes. Alright.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Alright. Gear I should do that for a few things. Oh man. Well, alright. I guess it worked. And the loom I still need to put out, right? Conjuring spell.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration.
Alright, so I'm wearing these things. View upgrade.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I can keep upgrading it, I guess. Oh, increases damage with Expelliarmus. No trait applied. traits. Oh, I can put these on there. Oh. That's a puff skin fur, huh? I see. I now know what that does. Not too worried about it though. My version of hard mode, we might not use that stuff. Add a trait. Oh, I gotta add a trait. Gosh. That's not my personal challenge. Which one am I likely to keep longer? One of these. New traits. Leave trait.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Changing my spells back now. Level 16.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds.
You know what? This might not have been a necessary quest.
And we shall begin the lesson.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
I thought she said Falbottom Castle. Astronomy class. Is that what I'm doing right now? Astronomy wing? Alright, hold on. Just in case. That's not the one I need to do, though. Or is it? No, it is. I was just in there. So she's the astronomy class person. Where's the rest of the class? Need a better surge protector for in here. That thing's getting hot.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Walls and floor. Rugs, furniture, artwork, utility, seasonal decorations, wall hangings, Oh, any of this will do. Just decorations in general. We'll get a nice candelabra going. No, it's not really required given there's tuned daylight right outside there. Okay, let's go back. Back again. Some wall decorations. Let's put some ladies up there. I don't really know what that's about. Oh, it's a couple house elves. Space is occupied, is it? Okay, that was some wall stuff, some rugs. I need a rug to wipe my feet on. Oh, come on, Deke. Bro. Okay. Some tables. That looks pretty cool. You know what? What's this one look like? That's better. I may need a table for table things. And in that scenario, we'll use our table. Put it right there. And then you need a chair, don't you? You need a chair to go with the table. And the chair's gonna look like this. Alright. Wall decorations now. And then we need a flower box. Because we need to bring in the outside. Now, the outside is already in here with this thing.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Okay.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured
Oh, looks like
item.
I'm going the same route there,
You can change
Springs.
the colors, patterns, and styles of your
Well, she didn't show me how to change
suit your
the
taste.
walls. She
Let's
just
get
told me to
started, shall
put
we?
things on them.
Watch
Oh, I guess we're
closely
doing it
as
now.
I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Oh, here we go.
Just aim your wand conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Oh, okay. Q. It's like a bloody table. That's what I had, wasn't it? Did that count? It didn't count, did it? Okay, the wall. I want the whole thing, everything. Oh, wrong. Walls. Oh, I can't. I guess I can change the color. Yeah, let's go black. Okay, barely changes. Oh, it just changes the... Okay, the cabinetry. Guess we'll make it match things with blue. Yeah, it's got its own charm, I guess. And then... I guess I can change that. The color. And that's gonna be... black. That has to have been done, right? Did it not count? Alter the style of an item. I don't have any styles I can... Yeah. Alter... I did that. Change the color. Alright.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Maybe because the spell you're using? Yeah, maybe I'm not casting the right one just yet? Okay, this one can be altered, it looks like. I'm not really seeing... Oh, the top of it's what's changing there. This will apply the current visuals and colors to all the architecture of the room of apartment. Oh, cancel. Eccentric Gothic. We'll do Gothic. Confirm. Alright, that should have done something, right? Change the color. Let's go black with it. Whatever. Confirm. Adjust the size of an item. Okay, so this chair... Maybe I can do something with that. There's no option for... Okay. Change size Z. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be a really tiny chair. And then color. We'll do that at the same time. It's going to be a tiny red chair. And then visuals. It's going to look like this. Just like that there.
Nicely done. Now you're ready
That's
for
all
something
I had to do?
a little
Jeez.
more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture.
Now I do this.
Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Alright, we'll do the floor because I didn't do the floor yet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we're going to do that one. And then the color. It's not really changing much. Green.
Your place might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this
I'm
bit
just
of
picking
magic some
stuff
years
at
ago.
random, kinda.
Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Do I have to?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like
Natural
the room
and earthy.
to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
I want to feel like a primordial ape again.
Perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about
So he made
alteration.
skylights?
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room
feel like I'm in a
always
nightclub,
manages
Deke.
to surprise me.
What you got for that, buddy? Oh, okay, and then it becomes my little house thing I can do player housing in.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Alright. Is now a bad time to get into my menu and start buying talents? That I really do have to do, unfortunately. Talents. Core, I think? Remain stunned. Wigan. Oh no. Spell set. Successfully evading an unblockable attack with dodge contributes an ancient magic meter. Probably buy that one. Oh, that one's probably going to be good, but that doesn't come up that much. Basic cast on airborne objects. I'm dodging everything, though, so we're going to get that. We got here, Enduring Curse. A cursed effect remains on the enemy for a longer period of time. Okay. Oh, I need Crucio to get that. So none of this is really going to come in handy just yet. Spells. This one I definitely needed. Okay. And then stealth. There we go. Room of requirement. What do we got here? I'm gonna actually look at them. Just kind of alters what potions do to you. I think I might have looked at this already. All right. We'll be buffed, I guess, as soon as we learn some curses. I'm still needing to do something in here. Really? No, it's outside. I should probably do the force push one. If I have the extra talents, which I do, I'm pretty sure. My bad. Additional blast directly around me. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. There's a reason why I didn't pick it up before, I suppose. We gotta wait for nighttime. I was sitting there meditating like the Witcher. I gotta finish the Witcher series. I started game 1 and the combat system's so atrocious it's hard to get through.
That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind,
Ron Solo.
please take your telescope.
That's fine. I hope
Tonight
it just
we will be
records
on
fine.
the observation deck.
If Rumble's getting too choppy, that's concerning. I might need to put the latency back up a bit. If you're watching on Rumble right now and you have an account,
Student forever, you know.
please
You
type
can
something
share
in the chat
with
about how
Mr.
your
Takar.
viewing experience is as far as the choppiness of the video. I mean, you can call me a dork too, that's fine, but
I can
I'd like to know how the
No,
video's
no,
doing.
bring it into focus on your own.
Oh, we can focus it. That doesn't seem focused. Not for a magic telescope.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
So yeah, a little something about how telescopes work. The stars are not gonna just look like blurry puffballs.
We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Yeah, well that's good. At least it's... I think the signal going out is fine then, Springs. It might have just been on Ron's end. Which that's okay, and I apologize, Ron. Rumble, I think, is a little bit more clunky when it comes to streaming. It's just slightly so. They're in the process of upgrading their technology.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I had an 8-inch by 400 centimeter Dobsnian.
Stargazing as long as I could.
I know they combine the inches and the
Oh, good,
centimeters
that
for some reason.
How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to
Well,
use
I still
the
do.
telescope?
It's actually right behind me. You can't
It's a
see it.
dog,
It's
isn't
green
it?
screen's in the way. And that thing, we'll see whatever. I mean, the next step up is, I think, a 10-inch before you're just in an astronomy lab at a science research station somewhere. So, and I've looked at the moon plenty of times. I've never seen the craters rotate, but it's possible there was an impact and there's smoke swirling or something. Dust. That'd have been cool to see.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
I gotta do something with this. Oh, it liked it.
A pristine night for stargazing.
But the stars look the same size they do when you're looking at them with the naked eye. They're just a bit clearer, because your naked eye will make them seem like fuzzballs if you're really trying to focus close. But when you look at them through the telescope, they're a lot more sharper and refined, not fuzzy at all. But they're still ridiculously far away, so you still just see a tiny little point of well-defined light.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Well, you'll be upset to know that I am a flat earther. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a flat earther, guys. But I do find that the idea is kind of interesting for, I don't know, like an old sci-fi adventure game. Like we're actually on an ark, like in Might and Magic 1 or 2 or something like that.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Why didn't he just play with that girl and her gobstones? You should be out finding these things for her.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
Yeah, Springs. I'm not upset about it, though. Well, this is where we had the headless hunt, wasn't it?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go, then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Wait, this is about stargazing? I thought we were running around the woods.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Oh, he second-guessed himself on that one, didn't he?
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. more cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Oh, this must have been it.
Revelio.
Of course. Is it turning towards me? No.
Confringo! Caforzo!
Use the astronomy table. Guess there's a skill I'm not. Ow. Wait. What we got here? Stupefy. Ah. Basic cast. Yeah? Oh, okay. Now it pops up.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
It kind of looks like it. Oh, I gotta rotate it, do I?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
I don't think rotating the telescope. Well, I don't know, maybe. It might rotate your view actually due to how mirrors work.
Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about
that's
the
very
tables.
close, TDK.
They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And
Oh,
your
that reminds me.
contribution was invaluable.
Get you there.
Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I gotta strike TDK with some lightning. There you go, buddy. I think that worked.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's.
Yeah, I played one of the
anyway,
PS2 or PS3
was a success.
versions of those
I will see
Lord
you
of the Rings
soon.
games. I don't think it was Shadow of Mordor. It was like the pre-version of that.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Alright, this one's locked. Is it level locked again? Or is it just daylight locked? High keep. Required level 17. Okay, let's learn some spells. Arresto Momentum. Sounds interesting. Practice flying over there. That's it right there, I think. Maybe not. Cambridge Tower. It's not the tower. Okay. Well, past the tower. Get this balloon real quick. I hit enemies with glacius blasts all the time. Not sure what the other thing is I'm supposed to be doing. Go. Oh, it's over there. If that's the one where you switch from spirit form and human form. Oh, Shadow Mordor you're still talking about? Well, we'll get there eventually. We should look on the map, see if it's faster. Where am I going? Going straight that way? Yeah, there's nothing over there. I guess I can go to this, but we'll get there. Looks like I start out over here. Oh, there is a balloon I didn't pop. Yeah. Just going all around these things.
That's it.
I think I turn it in here. Yeah.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Okay, so it's slow fall.
Very good. I recommend your new spell as much as possible. That's it. Keep it up.
Oh, it's kind of like a stun.
Arresto momentum.
Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto momentum.
Maybe it just lasts longer than the glacial thing. I don't think I'm gonna use it though, because my glacial thing probably does more damage. Defendo. Oh, I gotta use these. Descendo. Okay, I'm almost done with that one. I can talk with Sebastian. Yeah, let's go over here. Do this one. Nope. Professor do I even need to talk to?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Cast a pulso on... I have it tracked. Oh, I have to cast the pulso on a levitated enemy. I see. Levitate an enemy. And then... no. Depulso. Oh, that. Okay, no problem. Let's go find an enemy. Yeah. Although I think it's cooler than the glacial one, but the glacial one shatters and damages things. So we're gonna keep that the way it is.
I didn't always like
here too.
What is how unfortunate? Is this your best?
Oh, they're messing me up. Alright, bye.
Cuprizo!
Done. Freeze a poacher stalker while they are readying their attack. I don't care. can't get inside any specific way. Oh, there's something I should grab up here, though. Can I get off the broom here? Landing unavailable right now. Oops. Cannot enter while mounted. That thing is just stuck there. Alright, we'll go back to the courtyard. Might get the view to cooperate. Spins your controls backwards, it doesn't let you right your guy.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
This is the spot. Oh. Up the ladder, I guess?
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Weird. That's how you're supposed to get into the classroom. Hey, my students do that.
Professor Onai is so knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough.
Oh,
for
there's
you.
one of these monkey things. Oh, I can only get it at night, that's right.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future
We cast
will hold,
Leviosa on the cripples.
then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Disabled? Yeah. However you want to refer to them.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Is the training dummy doing something? Oh, is this just like flick their head to the ground? Is that what it does? It's like a wrestling snap?
Excellent.
Yes, it is. It's a wrestling snap. That was like my favorite thing to do in wrestling. Is the neck snap. Check it out. It's magical neck snap.
At some point, you must stop preparing.
Eat the
and
ground.
Put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
I'll hit a whizzer and a neck snap. Head those down. You gonna? All right, hey. You want the single? You want the single leg? You want a double? With the double leg takedown. Neck snap. Oh. Nice. All right, we'll keep that one up there. What else do we gotta do around here? Or magic. Defendo. Fire and use Venomous Tentacula. Fire and use Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. I don't want to. This is probably easier. Could probably do see what Sebastian wants. Maybe I'll come into the either of these on my journeys. We'll do what Sebastian wants to do right now. Oh, it's almost time, guys. Dang. Okay. This quest is probably going to take longer than what we have time for. For the record, I meant cast Leviosa on myself, not the next step. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Springs. Oh, I'm not done playing though. Want to go a little bit longer. We'll do this one quest. We will do this quest. I want to set myself up to go straight into that story quest. If this doesn't do it, then we'll figure something else out next time. But if you've enjoyed the stream and you're not subscribed on YouTube, if you're not following on Rumble, please either one of those or both. That'd be great. Helps me out greatly. I desperately need
high places
both
around
of
the school
those.
for Zenobia's gobstones.
Doing me a major solid by that. And then like the stream on both, right? If you can. If it won't mess up your algorithm too much, we do old classic RPGs, pixelated games, Super Nintendo stuff as well. Not just mainstream games. This is going to be like a weekend deal eventually, and then we're going to be going back to our usual. Oh. Can I sendo it? With it. Oh, it just made it mad. Alright, we're gonna have to go around using Accio, aren't we? Where's the other one? thought I saw 2. Alright. Well, I know it's the weekend. And I did put I put it up to a vote. We might just do what we've been doing. But for the vote on Discord, I just put a poll up. Friday, this is the new option. Friday will be Spooky Scary Friday, like Spooky Scary Sunday on Corey Kenshin's. This will be like Frightful Fridays or something. I'll play like SCPT Containment Breach or Cry of Fear or something like that. Alien Isolation, I'd rather. Or yeah, like Fire Team, Aliens Fire Team, maybe. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we'll do things like this. It'll just be this game, Kingdom, or not necessarily this game, because we'll be done with it eventually. Like Red Dead or Kingdom Come Deliverance, Starfield or something. We'll do a mainstream AAA on these days. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll do SNES RPGs and DOS RPGs. Well, regular Nintendo as well. RPGs. I really need somebody to remake Final Fantasy 1 with at least Super Nintendo
I've always said
graphics.
that travel broadens the mind.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I agree, buddy.
And
Let's
I'll
do
not
it.
say a word more. I'm sorry.
Your friend can shut up.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
Dark arts are awesome.
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it.
Really, Springs?
I reminded him that Anne needs a
That
cure.
might be the case.
This scriptorium could hold
I
the
haven't tried it
answers
yet.
we need.
I'm curious about
The
the dark arts.
do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the
real
Cruciatus
though,
curse
I'm
do?
not.
It's known as the torture curse.
Oh, that one.
Crucio.
Okay.
It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
All right.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family...
Hi again,
grew.
Dylan.
That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Well, if it's immersive, I wouldn't mind it. But I have heard that there's only like 2 kinds of enemies to attack, and that's a ball drop for me. I need something a little bit more from Bethesda, right? This is a Bethesda game, right? Same guys did Skyrim. They make only two types of things to shoot at. Had more faith in them than that. The loading screen thing with the ships I've heard about, that doesn't really bother me much. And the barren planets, that doesn't bother me too much, because the opposite's terrible also. I don't know if you've played, what's the name of that game? It was the first one that was kind of like that everybody got mad at. Oh, No Man's Sky. Let's see, what does bother you? You're a ball dropper. Oh, yes. I've been known to do so. But what bothers me about No Man's Sky is that every planet you go to has something on it. And it's some planets, some things, probably half of them, somewhere around that fraction, need to just be boring. Otherwise, the planets that do have things on them just become boring as well, because that's like every planet, right? In No Man's Sky, there was these race of machines, or sort of von Neumann's robots, or whatever, that would go to, you just find them on every planet. They're out in the open and obvious. And if they see you, they attack you, but most of the time they're rummaging around minding their own business. And it's just, every planet's the same because of that, it seems like. Can I not follow him to go do his thing with him? These are the completed quests, are they? Side quests. What happened? Oh, find a key in the astronomy tower. Find the gobstones. One-eyed witch statue. Man behind the moons. I'm lost. What happened? Meet Natty after dark. Oh no, I'm at a loss on what to do. So we might end it there. Unless you guys caught something that I didn't about what I'm supposed to be doing. TDK. Final Fantasy, but triple XL. It's a really big Final Fantasy. Let's follow my dots, if any. Do I have any? No dots. The reception hall. Go back in there. No follow-up on the deal with Sebastian, huh? I hear noise as if students are here eating, but there's none of them. Oh, get this.
Revelio.
Can open this lock, maybe?
Aloha Mora.
Something we can do to these things. guess we're gonna go back to our rooms. We can't get this clown out of here.
When's Black gonna throw him out?
Alright.
All traits in the castle went forward. I need to stop by the owl.
Can I open that now? I can.
Hello, Hamura.
I just kind of picked missions and did the ones I could. Yeah. That's kind of my strategy. Slots are too full. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go sell things, because I need to sell a bunch of stuff. So let's make sure we have the best gear on we can possibly have on. That's better. So we'll do that. Spectacles. They look silly. Change them, I guess. Yes. I didn't know you could make them invisible. Now I know what traits do. That one's a level 3 trait. Crazy looking, alright. We'll keep that one on even though we lose a little bit of offense. That's plus 16, wow. No, I don't care, we'll keep this one. Yeah, and we'll sell the rest. Because now I need to go down to Hogsmeade. Yeah, I might end up doing it with the hat, because I'm not terribly fond of the hat. Where was it that I need? I need to go to the potion shop, so I'll sell it to that guy. I need to buy some potions so that I can get the quest done. What do I need? Invisibility? Something else. I'm hungry again. Might make myself a hot pocket.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
You know it.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, and then let's just check what exactly I need to buy from him. Because I probably don't have enough. Visibility and Thunder Brew. Purchase. Oh, go through.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Thunder Brew.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Now I can go open the chest and go save it.
Aloha Mora.
I gotta unlock it again. Oh, somebody walked past. That's what it was. Different every time. Good to know.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Put that on. If it's good, I think it's good though. Yeah, plus 35. That boots look silly. What is this? Oh, the Celtic one? Yeah, they're like the boots. Highland. Just want the nice. It's got nice boots. No, those aren't boots. Frost Wand's champion garb. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Well, alright. With that, guys, I'm going to save it, and then I'll see you all in the next one.